Okay, so I woke up today, did my dailies, got my Luke to gear level 8, and I realized that I never actually made the mod segment of my Jedi Knight Luke video. And I decided that better late than never, so I'm going to very quickly go through the mods that I used and Zetas that I have and gave for this event on my characters that will help you with it. I will tell you the mods I have that I don't think are needed. I'll recommend some Zetas. I meant Zetas. I'll show you the Zetas I have and all that stuff. So, very quickly, I also want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And also I want to quickly mention that the mods that I currently have on my characters don't mean anything. I'm going to show you the mods that I did use. They might not be perfectly exact, but it's a basic translation of what I did use. So quickly I'm going to go over Zetas. So first on, I'll do Vader first. So first on Vader, here we go. So Vader's one of these characters that I unfortunately had to give a Zeta for the event. Obviously I have Merciless Massacre. Get this Zeta, but it's not used in the event. No Escape is helpful. I don't think it's required for the event, but it's definitely helpful. I don't want to say this is a requirement, but it's definitely helpful. This Zeta right here got me through the last tier of the event. Again, I used the same mods over and over and over, and it didn't work. Right when I slapped on this Zeta here, it worked. So I recommend it if you have Zeta mats hoarded and you're really not like, you're really not struggling to hoard and you have some saved up, slap it on if you're having trouble. This is also able to be done with bare minimum relic 3, so I recommend it. On Luke, I have his leader ability and his it binds all things. This one was only helpful for like the first tier, and I don't think it's honestly required, or the second tier actually. This is leader Zeta, again, very good in game, but for the event, I'm talking strictly for the event, I don't think it's required. And for learn control, I actually do recommend this. I don't have it. The tenacity is very nice to have, for all the tiers, every single tier. So again, like I said, same thing with Vader. If you have Zetas hoarded and you're really having trouble and you're struggling with the mods, I'd say give it to them. But again, for the overall game, and I don't think it's really that good, and for the event, I was able to get through it without it. Wampa, I have one Zeta, Cornered Beast. I don't think it's required for the event, and this definitely is not required for the event. Honestly, I think you can go in Zeta-less on Wampa. I don't think you need any. Captain Han, I don't have a Zeta on him, so there you go, you don't need it. Rolo, again, another character, no Zeta, so it's kind of cool, I guess, but I don't think you need it, not for the game, not for anything. But obviously that's not it. Those are just the characters I don't have favorite anymore. Here's another one, Chewie. I have both of his Zetas. For the event, I think this one's very helpful. For the game, it is too. This one, honestly, I don't even know if there's a character that inflicts ability block in the event. But, again, I would recommend Loyal Friend, not only for the event, but for the event. I mean, not only for the event, but for the overall game. And, I don't know about this one. This one's just very nice. But for the event, not needed. Alright, next. 3PO. I have one Zeta on him, and it's oh my goodness. I think this is very helpful for the event, to get the, confuse out. I think it is. I think it's very helpful. Required, not necessarily, but I think it does help for especially for that one tier that he's in. I think it's tier 3, when you really want to stop those stormtroopers. If you can't inflict buff immunity or confuse with the basic, you get an extra chance, on the, special, so I think it's good. This is not helpful at all for the event or the game. Don't get that Zeta. Who else is needed in the event? Hermit Yoda. And then, quickly, Lando doesn't have any Zetas, so obviously you don't need to give him any Zetas. He doesn't have any. Hermit Yoda has 2. It's not that. It's not that. It's strength flows through the Force. I say give it. The 20% protection recovery is nice. Obviously, Luke isn't a Jedi in the event. Commander Luke isn't a Jedi. He's a rebel, so he won't gain the Foresight, but that's okay. You know, it also reduces the cooldown. I'd say give it. I think it's very nice. Again, required. That's, again, I wouldn't know because I had it. I had the luxury of it. And again, if you're thinking about overall game, and when you finally do unlock Jedi Knight Luke, I think you should have this Zeta because Hermit Yoda is crucial for Jedi Knight Luke's overall gameplay. And don't give him the Zeta unless you really have a lot of Zetas. For the event, no, because if Luke dies, the event's done. The tier's done. For the event specifically, never give this Zeta. Please don't. But again, if you have a lot of Zetas for the overall game, I'm talking now. Have fun. But for the event, no, do not give him this Zeta. Please, it's a waste. And okay. I think that really honestly took a while. That took me like 5 minutes to get through that, and I was hoping it wouldn't. But there you go. There's all the Zetas, so I don't really have to worry about that anymore. Especially when I'm talking about mods. And I'm going to do this quickly. I'm trying to make this around 15 minutes. I really want to make a short video here. Okay, so we're going to start from Tier 1 all the way to Tier 8. So, Tier 1 was Wampa. I went with, in the end, a health and offense set. Offense primaries everywhere. Obviously, a speed arrow, and then these two don't really matter. Actually, I'm going to turn down the in-game sound effects. I'm actually just going to shut them off completely because they're very loud. And I don't want it to overpower my voice because I don't want to film this again. You have, for speed secondaries, it comes out to around 95 speed with my mods. Again, speed is helpful. You always want to have good speed. But, you know, try to shoot. And I'm going to say this for every single character. Try to shoot for an added 100 speed from mods. If you can't do that, I don't really know what to tell you. I think that's really what you're going to want. Around 90 to 110 that's going to be your sweet spot for speed on characters here. Obviously, there's no speed set on here either. So, you know, you're going to have to do it all through secondaries. See, 12, 14, 17, 11, and then obviously the 30 up here. So, yeah, for Wampa, all offense, pure offense, and health for the additional survivability. Tier 2 was Luke. And you want to go for speed and potency here. Again, 117 speed it comes out to, and then on top of that, with the 10%, I don't even know what that gives, but it gives a lot. Your Luke should come out to around 300 speed with this specific mod set. So, I don't know. I don't really know. 300 speed got me through this. And yeah, that's what I gotta say. Obviously, this is interchangeable. Speed set. Crit damage triangle. You really want to get big damage out. Potency primaries, and a potency set. Extremely crucial. You also want good potency secondaries. I have a plus 12% potency on this secondary here. The potency is really helpful because you have to keep removing turn meter from Wampa, so you're going to want potency. But I recommend a speed set because you really want Luke to take more turns than Wampa. So yeah, that's really that. I mean, you really need to do speed and potency. That's it. There you go. And this is the most important primary, and this is too. So the speed and the potency. Tier 3 is, I don't know why I made 2 of these. Here's one of the characters in Tier 3. It's Chewie. For Tier 3, I gave him just a crit chance, crit damage set. Again, go for offense on the primaries. Tenacity, too, I'd recommend for a secondary. Even if you want to do a tenacity set and maybe put offense on here, that would be cool, too. Again, I just don't really have that great of potency mods, so I just went with the crit chance set. Again, speed-wise, comes out to about 110. That's why I said 90 to 110 is going to be your speed soft spot, sweet spot, not soft spot. And then you want to just go for the offense and the defense there. And what else is in tier 3? Rolo. Offense where able. No, I take that back. Do crit damage because she's going to be hitting crits with her leadership. She gets the extra crit chance. She'll be hitting crits every time. Get the potency so you can land the ability blocks. And yeah, that's 107 again, 90 to 110. This is Rolo for all of them, all the tiers. Again, Captain Han's used once. I basically gave him a kind of the same thing as Hoda's mods. High speed, high speed. That really all you need for him is to have high health and high speed. That's the name of the game. You want him to just get as many turns as possible. Put daze on the snowtroopers and just keep healing up your team. And if necessary, get a revive off. That's really about it. Nothing too special there. Don't give him like offense primaries. They're useless. Give him survivability primaries. Give him speed secondaries. High speed secondaries. 25, 18, 22, and 25. Big numbers there. And then on top of with the 10%, he'll come out to about like 290 to 300 speed. So you just want Captain Han to be fast. That's really it. It's pretty obvious. When tier 4, what's tier 4? I don't even know what tier 4 is. What the hell? Oh, tier 4 is ships. Obviously no ship mods. If you're having trouble, you have a gear 13 or a gear 12 wedge and Han 6 mods of any kind. I mean, you just want the extra speed out. Tier 5 is Luke and Hoda. Crit chance, crit damage. This is also tier 7 as well, so I'll just do it at the same time. For tier 5 and 7, you want CLS to be very offensive. Again, offense here, potency here to land the defense down. Crit damage again with Luke's mastery and his overall high offense. The crit damage here will help with the set. He comes out to about like 230% crit damage, something crazy like that, especially if you have 6 mods. Again, 6 mods on everybody. Obviously, unless you don't need it. Like here, I mean, I could bump this up right now, but I'm not going to. I got through it. High speed again, 119 speed. There you go. Even without a speed set, I'm getting high speeds here. Again, you can reuse the same mods that you put on characters that are not in the event. Like, for example, like if I can use one of Chewie's mods on CLS because they're never used in the same tier together. Like, I can use, Rolo's mods on CLS because, they're never used together. You can, literally just make a carbon copy. You can take Rolo's mods, slap them on CLS for that tier, and it won't mean anything. You can just keep swapping them back and forth. That's another thing you can take note of. And then here, Hoda is also in tier 5. Again, like Captain Han, high health, high speed. My Hoda is like 300 something speed. It's crazy. Actually, I want to flex my Yoda for a minute. Where is he? This is with like my god tier mods. 333 speed. Added 153. So, you just want Hoda to be fast. Give the Master's training instantly to Commander Luke, and then just keep giving him protection. That's really all you have to do. Hoda's fairly simple, fairly obvious, fast, and healthy. I mean, if you want to see secondaries, this mod actually kind of sucks. Use a different one. 18, actually. Yeah, use a different mod there. Like, for example, like, use like this. Like, there's like a plus 25 right there. Use that instead. Just high speed. That's really it. Plus 25, plus 25, plus 17, plus 22, plus 18, plus 32. These are high numbers. You have 139 plus the added 10% on Hoda's high base speed. He's a monster. He'll just be extremely fast. Tier 6. Where's tier 6? Tier 6 is the quote-unquote hardest tier of the whole event, even though I got through it fairly simple. It was fairly simple for me. I got it one shot. Tier 6, Chewie. Again, You don't want him to be highly offensive in this tier specifically, because in this tier, he, like, morphs with C-3PO. Again, I really don't know how that works, but I did this. Health was recommended by Arnold, so I did the same thing. Again, I 6.mods, but I don't have health 6.mods in these 3 spots, so, you know, keep giving 6.mods. I mean, high speed secondaries, again, 101, 90 to 110. I keep saying it. Health sets, health everywhere. Defensive mods, health. You want Chewie to survive. Yes, you want him to put out big damage, but not only is he good for damage, you want him to put out the blind. And again, maybe if you're having trouble with that, put potency there. Again, I don't really know how the mods work when the two, like, combine. So, I don't know. Just do health. It worked for me. It worked for other people. Have at it. Again, high-speed secondaries. Who else is in this tier? C-3PO, just use the same mods again. The same mods I showed you before for C-3PO. Use those again. Lando, you want him to be very offensive. Offense square. Offense plus. Crit damage triangle, and then obviously speed, and then these two, again, just high speed. That's really it. 118 speed, high speed secondaries, no speed set here. Just high speed secondaries and a speed arrow. 6.mods everywhere, high offense, high crit damage. That's really all you need. You just need him to keep spamming double down. That's all you need him to do. Rolo's the same. Again, same exact mods. And for the last tier, since I already showed tier 7 for Luke, final tier is Vader. Full out potency through the roof. You want 3 potency sets, potency plus, high speed secondaries. You'll sense a pattern here, obviously. And I just realized I sound really mad in this video. I'm not mad. I'm just like, I'm like mad at myself because I basically just keep repeating the same thing. It's just high speed secondaries. If you didn't catch on by now, you want high speed secondaries. Vader's an already fast character, then he has his unique ability, and then if you slap on the Zeta, this event's an insta-win. If you have the Zeta on his lead, and then 3 potency sets with a potency plus, you're good. You got it. There you go. So that's, and I'm also mad because this video is getting very long. But yeah, all you need to do that, and then you'll have a sexy Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker in your roster. Quickly before I end the video, I want to mention Jedi Master Luke farm going good. I just got my Princess Leia to Relic 3 this morning, and I'm getting there. I think I'm 8 out of 15 requirements done for this Galactic Legend. Sadly, 3PO and Chewie and Mon Mothma are slowing me down. So is Kyrotech. I hate Kyrotech. I really do. I'd rather have to farm like 50 stun guns. But no, Kyrotech's a pain. But you know, all these characters need it. Again, the only thing stopping me right here is, you know, I can't get him to gear 12. I can't give her these Kyrotechs and putting them on Luke. And yeah, it's just a race for Shars and a race for Kyrotechs. That's really all this is now. And then yeah, I'll have my Master Luke. I'm farming relics currently, but when I'm done farming relics from Cantina battles, I'm going straight for Jedi Knight Revan. I have all 3 of the hard node farms done. All I need to do is get Mission and T3 and 4 up and running, and then I have Jedi Knight Revan 2. Just trying to build a god tier Jedi squad, and that's really about that. So if you want to, you know, stay on my journey, watch me continue my journey to get Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, my first Galactic Legend, subscribe, leave a like, comment, and yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Peace out. I hope these mods are helpful. I hope it's helpful, and I hope it's not out of reach either. You only need a couple of good sets. Again, like I said, recycle the mods. So yeah, that's about it. See ya.